got beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb, ram, pork, beans.
Wacky Dynasty Podcast.
Welcome into another episode of the Wacky Dynasty Podcast, Thanksgiving edition. I'm your host with the most, Turkey, Lewis, joined today with
Zach. That was a terrible turkey joke.
what?
The host
Dude.
with the most, Turkey.
Dude, I'm thankful that we're not in the same spot, like area right now, because I'd punch you.
I'm the one who should be thankful then.
That's true. Well, Zach, we're not alone today. We actually have a very, very special guest, the 6'7" God himself, Mr. Paul Schons.
Thanks for having me, Turkey.
Problem. Thanks for being here.
Happy to be here. It's my favorite podcast, that I listen to, and it's really an honor to be a part of it.
And your episodes usually rate the best. We have some worst guests, and everyone loves it when it's just a two-person pod. But we're happy to have you. And what do you guys think if we get right into the week 11 and 12 recap? First game up. Yeah. I don't know if you remember, but last time we did the podcast, we were like, oh, Trayvon, 3 touchdowns. I don't know. It's pretty impressive. I was able to get that performance and still score under 100 points.
That is, but if there's one person that knows how to score under 100, it's usually you.
Yeah. So, Paul, I have kind of a little confession to make. Went through and charted all of our scores from every single game, including past seasons. The lowest average score among the 3 seasons so far. And that kind of hurt. But it is triple digits.
Supposed to be surprising?
No, it made me sad.
Yeah. But you got some young players. You're up and up here.
Hopefully.
We'll see.
Trayvon did good. Reem is fine. My team sucks. Chris's team, not much better this week, but a lot better than mine, so can't say much. McCaffrey's pretty good.
You know what happened the last time Luis had some up-and-coming young players?
He destroyed his knee getting a touchdown. And then the other one tore an ACL. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
I
think
thought
Dell also got
you
shot.
playing volleyball.
It is me. Like you know what? Me and him are like one and the same. Really, we're twins.
That's what I'm saying.
Moving on here to Zach versus Tim.
Talk about scoring under 100.
I mean, it's easy when Luke Musgrave is your starting tight end. And Calvin Austin, dude, what is this team?
I've been
Let's
hit
not
with a
overlook
lot
the
of
Packer,
injuries.
too. Zach's been the most vocal Packer hater and throws in their backup tight end in this lineup.
I'm trying to lose.
Mm,
Jamison Williams had a good game this week. You can see Quentin Johnston there with 0 catches, 2 targets. I think Jamison Williams will do exactly that next week.
Tim's team has to be one of the most up and down teams in the league for sure.
The potential
rides
is
on the
there.
back of Josh Allen.
You're never comfortable playing against him.
I'm comfortable having his draft pick, though.
Anyone that you guys want to touch on? Derrick Henry, pretty good. Nico, pretty good. Quinn Johnson, funny. Tony Pollard, he kind of sucks.
Yeah, he's been just a nothing this year.
Yeah,
Perfect.
he's available.
Perfect for a
Anyone
tanking
wants him.
team.
The Titans'
Perfect
offense
for
is
him.
picking up.
Is he out this week? Is that confirmed?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he got lit up.
Yeah.
That one hurts, Zeke. I'm with you on that one.
it doesn't hurt that bad.
It
Here we
hurts
go.
me. On Stroud Nine, huge upset against Dude Perfect. And you know what, Paul? I'm happy for you.
It's always good to get to put my quarterback back in. I was really struggling the last like 7 weeks debating between Stroud and Dylan Gabriel, which is never a good spot to be in.
And it was Dylan Gabriel for a lot of those weeks.
Yeah, which that's kind of the
What is-
story of my season. But how about look at those wide receivers? I don't know. I haven't seen players score like that on my team ever. Maybe
Come on, you had Josh Jacobs last year.
that's true.
Had a lot of players score like Khalil Shakir.
That's tough to do. A 0.7.
0.7
It's
with
a
a
big
catch.
score. It's pretty great at PPR. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah,
And
He's
great
a lot
game,
like-
124.
yeah. I'll take 124 every week.
And
And
Ian has some
Ian,
rough
Oof.
performances from his actual good players, Rashi and Devontae Smith.
and Devontae Adams, also kind of yucky. I mean, a touchdown salvage that day, but still only 7 points.
You finally
Jalen
got something
Hurts.
from Ken Walker.
He did.
And Kelsey looks amazing again. He's back.
Did he ever leave is the real question.
Yeah, he was in his he was having a Taylor Swift hangover last year.
He
Just
was
a
now
different,
he's in his
a
new
different era.
Different man now, engaged.
That'll do it to you.
reverse black girl effect for Travis Kelsey. You hate to see it. And now we got Garrett versus Zach, and another barn burner talking about scoring under 100. Poor Garrett. Diggs looks good sometimes, but it's very far in between the bad games.
He's got a tough quarterback situation too, where he's got two good young quarterbacks in JJ, and it's really kind of a coin flip who you play each week.
Yeah, I mean, looking at his team, other than Javante and Diggs, I guess he's definitely built for the future. He's got Omarion coming back.
And
I
then
have
Zach's
reason to
team-
believe. Oh, sorry. I have reason to believe Javante is on the trade block.
that would make sense.
If you want him.
Yeah. Zach's team putting up 130 almost with a 4 from his quarterback and 6 from one of his flexes is pretty crazy. He's got a good squad this year.
He might be the savior for us to beat Cade.
Why is that a savior? I'm rooting for Cade.
You want Cade to win again?
I got my Puka jersey on whenever he's playing. I can't not cheer for Puka. So
Cade did not win the championship last year, too. I keep forgetting that.
No, he didn't. It's just like, no offense to Chris. I mean, he's dealing with a crap ton of injuries, but like, I don't know. Cade's team is always good. It's kind of crazy.
It is the heavy favorite for sure.
Yeah. And, Zach's squad is really good.
I think Zach is definitely the number one contender this year, just based on Chris had some injuries, Tim has had some injury.
I mean, even Cade's had some injuries.
Yeah, Cade has too. So, but yeah, Zach's team looks good. Trey McBride has been a stud, and obviously JSN too.
Can Darnold get him a ship?
Darnold and JJ couldn't do it for
He's
us.
got-
Can they do it for Zach?
He's got Jaden, too, if he comes back, which would be crazy, but it's looking like it. Moving on to the guy we mentioned before, Cade and Aaron, and speak of scoring under 100. Fantasy football has just been weird this year. Aaron scores 89. Dak and A-Chain do their thing. Everyone else kind of stinky. And Cade had a lot from Bijan and Kittle.
A
And
rough 4.7 from Lamar, and it does not matter at all.
And a 4 from Jacobs. I mean, you're counting on those guys to be 20 points apiece, and he gets 8 combined and still gets an easy
And
win.
six from Amon-Ra, too.
on 12 targets. Yeah, I mean, Jacobs went out early from injury, so you kind of understand it. But Lamar just kind of stung.
Yeah, he's just been having a couple of rough games. I'm pretty sure he'll bounce back here pretty soon.
Probably still a little bit injured.
Myles Garrett was going crazy this week too.
Very true. That Cleveland defense is really good. Divisional game. Inside rough week. Vidal. Who knows if he's gonna play anymore?
Does he have another running back to put in if he doesn't really play that much?
He has Bucky. Who knows?
He'll be fine then.
And he's got someone else too, doesn't he?
He has Jonathan Taylor. He must have been on bye this week.
He does.
He might have dispensed him. You never know.
He's got some running backs.
And he's got good wide receivers too. Just an off week. We've seen what Aaron can do. It's up there. You know, this shit happens.
His team's
Just
got to be up
something
there too in the
happening.
contenders. If he's got JT in there, and yeah, I like his team too.
For sure. Dak is
1,000%. And Devontae Smith, if he is hurt, I mean, AJ Brown is hopefully going to absorb a little more.
I hope
Working
so
that
for the
offense.
Chili's sake.
You know it's
For
got to
Chili's
hurt
sake.
Aaron at least a little bit that he has to start Dak Prescott.
He has Baker too. He might be hurt now. Oh, game of the week right here. A big dub for your boy. Well deserved. You know, I needed every point from Wandale. 30. He's crazy. He's like the second best wide receiver on that team behind Jameis.
Mark Andrews won you this game.
Jameis, watch out.
You know, Mark went up clutch with that 2-yard carry.
The difference was Mark Andrews against Jordan Addison.
Part of me wishes I lost.
Yeah, I wish you would have lost too.
I've been like 6-6. Not make the playoffs. Make Garrett's pick worse.
How are you feeling about Ibuka? He's kind of come back down to earth here the last couple of weeks.
Well, I'll be more worried if Teddy is his quarterback again. But
True.
him as a player, I'm not too worried. He's still leading that team in targets, and
they also don't have anyone else to throw to, so he's getting a lot of double coverage.
And he's a rookie. I mean, he'll be good forever.
And you know, this is a tough defense. Rams are really good, and Baker got hurt, so is Teddy at quarterback. And no offense to Teddy or anything, I'm sure he's fine, but like, whatever. More worried about Rome.
Sure, he's
Rome
fine.
has looked
You're
a lot
talking
worse.
about one of the greatest Vikings in history.
Definitely one of the best draft picks of all time for the Vikings.
You're forgetting about Troy Williamson.
Lewis Scene in the scene.
Laquan.
We've got some studs. On Garrett's side, is there anyone we really want to talk about?
Gentry had a good game. Yeah, it's kind of what you want out of him.
Too.
Diggs, rough one. Addison, obviously, you know, he's got a middle schooler throwing him the ball, so he's not going to do much there.
It's good to see
He
Pittman
also
is
keeps
back.
dropping the ball.
I was
It's a Danny Band special.
I was upset that Pittman was the guy over Josh Downs, but I'm A-okay with it now.
All right.
We got Zeke versus the registered sex offenders. And, you know, I'm putting up Sean Tucker here. I'm going to highlight his 5.6 points.
That's probably worth a third-round pick.
2028 third-round pick. I'd agree with that.
This was a heartbreaker.
This is a close one, yeah.
Bam Knight almost and Parker Washington, my boys, they were going crazy, and then Jamison Williams just does what he does best and didn't catch a pass.
And Godwin and playing on one leg.
Godwin, that's
your
the most
lineup right away.
The second most points he's had in like a year and a half.
This is a good week for you, though. Almost 106. Hunter
You were
Henry,
right there with
Godwin,
me.
yeah.
I am missing one of my best players and my tight end. That's
Future's
pretty much
bright.
it, though. Future is bright. I'm gonna draft 3 3 quarterbacks with my first round picks this year.
I heard that's the strategy all the pros are using nowadays.
Well, you want 3 from the same draft class. I know that for sure.
Look at Lamar with another single digit kind of stinker again.
Yeah, he's killing the noobs. We'll see that later, but he's got to pick it up.
Other than that, I mean, Sean Tucker, we already kind of mentioned it, but just double digits across the board for Cade.
Yeah,
And Amon-Ra, big game.
A down week for him.
It's a good team.
Very, very down week. All right, this is the actual game of the week. Zach versus Ian. Holy shit. This is Zach's most scored points in a week ever. Zach, didn't you bring up an interesting statistic about that Gibbs performance?
Yeah, it's tied for the most points ever scored in the Wacky Dynasty with Jamar Chase from last year.
Wow, look at that. Congrats, Jameer.
Stellar performance.
Imagine having him on your team before this year and thinking, I'm getting rid of that guy for Rome.
And Amika and Buka.
What did they combine for this week? 12?
I think you're giving them a little too much credit.
Yeah, it might be. But they are 2 young players. And Zach was a running back away from being a contender. It made sense.
Pretty good overall this year.
Yeah. I mean, you get 55 from
Smith and Jigba turning into the best
37.
receiver in football.
Even, Michael Wilson. How about him?
Yeah,
that was
here
quite
to stay, hopefully. He also has Marv,
so he does. And McBride, she said all 3.
Little cheeky swap.
Michael Wilson is a handsome fella.
He is a handsome fella. I agree with
much
that.
More handsome than Jalen Hurts right there.
No, Jalen has a big brain.
I don't know why they gave him a Jimmy Neutron head, but I thought it looked funny, so I included it in here. Ian, you put up
work.
Ian put up 140 and lost.
Yeah, that's a tough week.
Yeah, that is.
You're tough. Still, you can never be upset when your team puts up 140, but it is, you got to take it with a grain of salt there, taking the L.
I think he can because it pushed him down to 5-7 instead of 6 and 6.
Out of the playoffs.
And out of the playoffs.
Oh, yikes. Kelsey didn't follow up his big week last week. It kind of seems like him or Rashi gets the work, so whichever one has a down week, the other one kind of pops off.
Wasn't Rashi hurt? Wasn't he hurt for a little bit in this game? I could be getting that wrong, but I thought he came out.
That I know of.
But I wasn't fully
paying right. I didn't watch the game, but I want to say you're right.
I want to say I checked after like the first quarter or halftime or something. He had like 3 yards receiving or something crazy. And then at the end of it, he had a stellar game, and I was like, whoa. I was not expecting that. Great week for him. Great week all around for Ian's team. Hurts went crazy. Devontae got hurt.
Yeah, again, can't be too upset scoring 137. You're going to beat probably every other team in the league this week with that.
Sorry, Ian. Another huge game.
Huge.
Thanks to that man who farted up there.
Like I said, it's great to put your quarterback back into your lineup and then have him throw 3 interceptions in the first half and
yep, he's back.
Throw single digits up for you. But yeah, again, I got George Pickens has been a savior for my team. And then I, get a nice spot start from Emmanuel Wilson. I like to call him Manny Wilson.
Khalil Shakir had a nice bounce back.
He had a sweet hook and ladder play that got him pretty decent amount of points at the end.
And a rare stinker. The Bills have not looked the same recently, and neither has Josh Allen specifically.
Some say he likes to lose. I don't know where that came from, but I've heard that around.
Sources clutch points.
And a really big stinker for DeAndre Swift, too. That one surprised me. He's been having a good year.
That's tough. Might be Manungai time.
Which would just help Ian even more. Week all around. Yikes. Look at those wide receivers.
Yeah, Derrick Henry and really the only one to have a good game here. Chase Brown was okay, but still less than projected.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Sorry, Tim. Rough week. And then we got Chris versus Aaron. This is a really good matchup. A lot of seeding involved here, and Aaron comes out with a huge W. 4-point win, 112 to 108. Dak Prescott kind of went crazy.
It was huge. DJ Moore finally did something.
Chris
Ricky Pearsall sucks.
he's down a couple of receivers there. I don't think he usually starts Mac Hollins and Yoshivas, but
And Charbonnet and Rashad White. He may
I
be
know.
down a few wide receivers.
he was down Jamar for a spitting incident. I remember that one.
Yep. Drake London did something to his knee
Brian Thomas Jr.
and is out.
But you know what? Don't sleep on Mac Hollins. He's got that dog in him. Yeah,
Also,
a rough week, but
if you're a TikToker, look up Mac Hollins on TikTok. He gives you great little kind of tips and tricks around your house. It's not football
Is that
related.
actually him?
It is.
I always get it, like, maybe not always, but every once in a while he'll pop up, and I'm like, that's got to be just some other dude named Matt Collins.
No, that's him.
Interesting, good to know.
multi-talented.
I usually don't watch them, but they popped up every once in a while. And on Aaron's side, off game from JT. He had a few bye weeks and injuries, so he was forced to start Michael Carter, who honestly, better than expected. I mean, he scored more than Jonathan Taylor.
Yeah, I can't ask.
That's true.
Tough one for Ricky coming back. His quarterback sucked.
And
It's just stinking
no
like
Dalton
piss.
Kincaid for Aaron is really hurting him because Stinky Pitts is stinky. Even with Kirk.
Even with Kurt, that's got to hurt the most. But, he still got the dub. A.J. Brown looking good again. Maybe he can keep that up with him being the only wide receiver. We'll see. All right, we're going to move on to the waiver wire. Did you guys know you can identify the gender of a turkey by the shape of its poo?
Who doesn't know that? Have to do it nearly every day.
You and Tori always hunting. I see you added Emmanuel Wilson for $2. And, that came up huge.
Another win. Paid $2 to get that win.
And then you dropped him.
I did. I made the decision to pull Woody Marks off the taxi squad, and someone had to go, and Jacobs is back. So it was a nice, quick $2 rental. Got myself a win and sent him back to where he came from.
Luis, you picked up Raheem Mostert.
Yeah.
Can I ask why?
I heard Genti might have been hurt. It's just like, maybe I'll try and get the running back there.
Somebody picked up Max Brosmer, but we don't know who. It's a mystery.
Would be
somebody really smart, probably.
Somebody really smart.
I think it was that turkey below.
You can figure it out if you put the pieces
If you look
together.
at
It's all on the slide.
It's like a puzzle for the audience. Don't tell them. Let them figure it out. As you can see, Michael Wilson there, added by Zach after the news of Marv went down, and that's been huge.
Yeah, going from terrible player to maybe a league winner.
And look at both those receivers that Chris started, he picked up this week.
And I think he was getting Yoshi Voss because of T or because of the suspension. And now that T's out, maybe he'll start both. And Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow's back for Chris. Forgot about that.
That'll be a fun Thanksgiving night watching them.
Hopefully for Chris. For Chris's sake. Anyone else? These guys kind of suck.
It's
Marshawn
pretty
Lloyd getting
dry
dropped
free agent market.
might be something. I mean, he's been in the league for 2 years, and I don't think he's played more than a handful of snaps. But
He has not played
Marshawn
one
Lloyd.
regular season snap yet.
and they got Emmanuel Wilson now, so they don't really need him.
And they don't really need him. And he kind of sucks. But he has been hurt.
Definitely sucks.
I can't believe Jackson Haas was on a roster to be dropped.
Last time we filmed, he gave me a stroke. And yeah, I was a little surprised he was rostered as well.
But with Kincaid out, you never know.
You never know. Max Browser has been added by this turkey.
Here we go.
No.
This is what we'd like to see.
This was a terrible week for the Noobs. Lamar stunk. Jacobs got hurt. Liddell got hurt. Everybody else stunk except for Achan.
Mad Dog's had a good performance. Look at
Chili's
Chili's,
over there.
102.
Putting up 102, no PPR, no or half points or anything. Just a solid week for me.
Yeah, and about 70% of those points from 3 players too.
That's right.
That's all you need
three of
in the RT Sports League.
And look at that team I played. That's no slouch either. Jameer,
27 is kind of a
Amon
slouch.
Ra.
Flex and
put up
beating
four.
Yeah, the team is
77
good.
points.
That's 30
We
more
had a
points than your team
tremendously bad week.
scored. I scored more than double
Unreal.
your guys' score. Let's get to the next week. Let's see what happens next week. Oh,
Another terrible
105.
week.
What's going
Much better
on, boys?
performance from the Noobs here, though.
It's a lot more respectable. And, dealing with the injury bug and the Lamar sucking bug.
This week for me, I want to point out I went against 3 zeros in one lineup.
He still scored more than us, too.
You still scored more than you guys.
Honestly, if you look at our game, because your game was unreal, but if you look at our game, we lost to Harrison Butker in the Cleveland Browns defense.
Yeah, that sucks. And a 0 from Jameson is tough.
And a 0 from Jameson.
He even
It's
had
gotta be
Emmanuel,
expected.
too.
It's killing me everywhere I look.
The Krabby Patties had 3 players score double digits, and 2 of them were the kicker and defense.
I mean, that's on us for starting the Lions defense. I don't know what we're thinking there.
Oh, your team is really good. You
My
want
team's
some of our
good.
players.
I could take a couple if you guys are selling off. I know 5 and 7 might be tough to make the playoffs, so I'm here for you if you wanna.
You know,
That's your picks.
what's
Give us your
Trade
first
deadline
and
is?
second next year, and we'll give you Lamar, Rashi, Egbuka, Josh Jacobs, and Achan.
no.
First of all, I don't
no,
want
no.
my quarterback
Keep
scored
it.
20 more points than yours. I don't want Lamar.
Okay.
We can talk. We'll talk tomorrow
No,
while we're eating turkey.
Not for Lamar.
Speaking of turkey,
We got to trade. Woohoo!
We were getting clowned on pretty hard in the group chat for this one. Do you want to explain?
Well, I picked up Sean Tucker because I heard Bucky might not be back, and then he had a huge week the week before, and then Cade put he was interested, and got a couple offers from others as well, and I wanted the 3rd round pick, and I didn't think he'd be that good. He'd be a backup, but like they could easily move off of him. Who knows? His future is up in the air right now. But he only scored like 5 points, and hopefully Bucky's back and he's back to being a backup. And I got a 3rd round pick for him.
You know what? In 2.5 years, when you draft the next Mahomes, who's going to be laughing then?
Exactly. Me and Jerry Jones are one and the same. I was like, I can turn this into a future Pro Bowler. So, any thoughts? Were you guys you thought the same as a group chat, or?
I think it's kind of an indifferent trade. I mean, it makes sense both sides. You get a pick when you're going to be, probably close to 30. You get to make that pick, and then, Cade doesn't need draft picks. His team is all young superstars, so you might as well take a flyer on Sean Tucker. And the last running back he stole off your team worked out pretty well for him, so.
At least I'm getting something this time.
True.
Zeke?
Yeah, it's not bad at all. I don't know what I'm gonna call him out. It was Ian and Aaron, I believe, that were talking shit, but it's whatever. I don't think Sean Tucker is gonna do much. 2028 third is about as low value as you can get. Other than
they should have thrown in a better offer if they didn't like it.
True.
Especially Cade's third. That's going to be a pretty late one, assuming Tim is still in the league.
And I believe Aaron did have an offer in. It just wasn't as much value as this 2028 third.
Was his fourth, which, I mean, how much is the difference between a third and a fourth? But Aaron's team is good, so it would probably be a later fourth. Maybe a 10-pick difference.
Yeah, and Cade's team is really bad, so you're set up now.
Yeah, true. In 2028, Cade's team is going to be terrible. Move on here to some power rankings.
Trust the process.
Oh, you're a fraud.
Yeah, at least I'm not a fraud.
I would say I am a fraudulent 6-6. My team should not be 6-6. I agree with that.
Absolutely. Luis is a frisky 7-5 though.
Yeah.
Two of my 6 losses have been to Luis. I agree with that. It's a frisky team.
I think my team's aligned with Aaron and Zach. I'd actually put me in line with Ian. But the other two, we're about the same. And I'm clearly better than Chris. Chris is clearly a fraud. I'm right where I should be.
Is it better to be a 3-9 trust the process or a 2-10 fraud?
Judging by starter rank, I'd take the 2-10 fraud. I do want to throw out one thing here on draft rank. As you can see, I'm number 1. I do have draft picks, and I am looking to move them. So if anyone wants any draft picks, hit me up.
I know Ian does.
Ian, you have my number.
Or Chris, that starter rank is terrible.
I don't think any of these power ranking is trustworthy though, because I have
number
3 first round picks and I'm 3rd in draft rank.
That is true. Chris and Paul have a lot of picks too, though.
The starter rank is probably pretty accurate too.
I have 2 firsts and 3 seconds, so that trumps your 3 firsts.
Does it? I have a second too.
Move on, Luis.
Okay, we won't think about it too much.
There we go.
According to this whack-ass power ranking formula, it does.
This is where we stand as of week 13. Teams looking in. Ian at 5-7 and Tim at 5-7. Both 1 game back of boy Paul here. And I put the points in to show the tiebreaker. If you tie with either of them, they're getting in over you.
Is that the only tiebreaker, or is it head-to-head first? Do you know?
I think it's points for.
Okay. I got to stop scoring points.
I think points against is the tiebreaker if you're tied in points for, too. But
that would be
I don't know if that'll ever happen.
It'd be pretty crazy if it does.
I would be making the face that baby's making up there.
I think we all would.
Can I ask who put this picture of the Lions in here and why?
That was Luis.
I'd love to see some purple down there, Luis, instead of our division rival.
Well, so the thing is, I am a fan of the purple and gold, of course. But the heart of this podcast is trolling, and the Packers play the Lions.
Oh, fair enough. And it's Thanksgiving week. The Lions play on Thanksgiving every year. I like it. Never mind.
And we beat the Lions.
And we beat the
So-
Lions
True.
with our shitty
Yeah.
middle school quarterback.
Yeah, that's what he looks like when he's in the pocket. He doesn't know what to do. He kind of shuffles his feet around and looks like,
I need Garrett to win out.
You're so close to the
Yeah.
first overall pick.
He does. I think I play him still, so there's a chance.
The thing is, Zeke, you do need him to win out, and you would need to lose out because he definitely has a tiebreaker on you.
But you know what? There's a lottery anyways. Who knows
True.
who knows what'll happen?
When do we do lottery? Is that right after the playoffs start?
Right after the
Wait,
first
wait.
round of the playoffs, because the two
Okay.
teams
Oh, that's right.
eliminated in the first round have very low chance in the lottery.
Yeah, I was there last year. I remember.
I'll be there this year.
Probably be there again this year.
So yeah, Zach, right now you have 3 of the top 4 picks. So your picks
Feels
are
good.
And you can't mess up on those picks.
But I'm third in draft rank.
they know those picks are going to get better. And don't forget, trade deadline, week 14. Garrett, we're looking at you. Don't forget. You have until the end of Chargers versus Eagles, Monday night.
How electric was
December
last
8th,
year's
picks
trade
of the future.
deadline? Let's get some moves done that night to make it fun again, like last year.
I was
Makes
looking at
such a good
last year's trade deadline podcast, and it was insane. Future altering moves. I don't know how crazy this year will be compared to that, but there'll definitely be at least a couple of moves.
There has to be, right?
For sure.
I
Even
hope
if
so.
it's another Sean Tucker-esque trade.
Well, here are some of the teams that may be wanting to trade for some players. This is what our bracket looks like right now. The registered sex offenders have clinched the 1 seed and a bye. In the 2 seed, I'm fighting for it. Me versus Zach, and I'm 1 game back, and I would need to beat him record wise because he would definitely win in the tiebreaker.
What is Aaron not fighting for it?
He can't. It's divisional.
Oh, you're right.
And Ian, I'm 7-5. Ian is 5-7.
If you get
No,
a
that
first
wouldn't be
round bye,
possible.
You're forgetting somebody else in our division who is just in the playoffs.
But are you fighting for that 1 seed?
No, I'd rather fight for missing the playoffs.
Well, no, because if you win out,
I don't.
I guess
think
you would
can
be
get the
tied, but
1
then
seed.
you would have to beat. You're more points back than I am. So you not only would you need to win out, and for Zach to lose out, but then you'd also need to outscore him in these 2 weeks by like 300 points.
Never say never.
I mean, I won't. I'm sorry I didn't include it. It's not
George
mathematically
Pickens
impossible.
can do it.
George Pickens can do it.
Or
You know who can't? Brock Purdy.
I just want to say, if we look at the upcoming schedules, I play Ian this week. Zach plays. Who does Zach play?
Me.
Okay, Zach plays Paul. If I squeak out a win versus Ian and Paul squeaks out a win versus Zach, the week after I play Zach. So
Ooh.
that could be the decision for the 1 seed.
That would be how crazy it comes down to Monday night. We got the trade deadline, and we're watching for the bye the same night.
Who's gonna win? It would be electric. But we'll see. I would need him to lose out.
I'll do my best for you this week. If you
Ian,
want
try
me
to
make
lose,
any changes
please.
to my roster, let me know.
Thank you. You're a good friend. All right, now we're moving on to our predictions. Ooh. All right, so last week we had Aaron on, and he said he would do a punishment of the commenter's choice if he didn't do as good or better than Ian. And he smoked Ian's score, so he will not be doing any sort of punishment. And Paul, you got some big shoes to fill.
I'll do this. If I do better than Aaron, I'll do a punishment. Top
You do
commenter.
better than him?
If I do the same or better.
And there's absolutely no funny business going on in the comments. We have one fan named Luis Lopez, no relation to our host,
He's a completely
who
different
loves to
guy.
comment. And for some
He
reason,
gets
he's
so many
usually
likes.
usually the top. I wonder what's going on there, but
He's always pinned.
yeah, always pinned. We'll see. We'll see what that punishment looks like.
Well, we're pretty lackadaisical with punishments here. Our own host won't even do his punishment.
Because a chug jug is not a real thing.
You gotta hop on Fortnite, find a chug jug and drink it.
I
And
don't
record
think
so.
yourself
Is that
doing
how-
it.
I believe chug jugs have been vaulted.
All right, well, enough
There's
Fortnite
gotta-
talk. Luis,
He's
your
got to be like, yeah.
pick'em record is much better than Zach's.
Thank you.
Much better. He's beating me by 5 games.
Well, 29 and 16 looks a lot better than 24 and 21.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
what about 16 and 9?
That's pretty good.
Yeah,
I
it
think
is.
that's the best one.
But you know what? Luis usually gets his picks in before me, and I want to be different, so
I will say Luis did change
it's really a
every
chance
single
of
one of his
circumstance.
picks at the last second today.
I
Yeah,
used to
right
reverse
before we started the
psychology.
slide.
He waited and saw both of ours and then changed.
It's called using reverse psychology.
And then
Made you guys think I was going one way and then went a completely different way.
all this talk about getting the number one, the bye, and he doesn't even pick himself to win.
I mean, I'll try. My record's too good. Like, I might as well. Like, I'm either gonna get like the 4 seed or the 6 seed. Like, it's not that much of a difference. Unless I get a miracle in the lottery. But Zach's team is really good. My team isn't.
True. Not about your team, about Zach's.
Thank you. But I
Very
picked the
similar
end to
picks.
beat me.
Yeah, very similar. I'm gonna be honest. I picked Luis over Ian just because I want Luis to win. I have Ian's draft pick, and I prefer him lose.
Do my best, dude.
And otherwise, we're all pretty unanimous until Luis, you picked me over Ian.
Well, let's go through them really quick. Chris versus Zach, we all got Chris. Aaron versus Garrett, we all got Aaron. Zach versus Paul, we all got Zach. Cade versus Tim, we all picked Tim. Me versus Zach, we all picked Zach. And then Zach versus Ian, I picked you, Zach.
Yeah.
Ian's team is very hot and cold. I think he's going to be hot against me and cold against you.
My team is always cold though, so it's kind of a wash.
We'll see, dude. Magic can strike,
True. And Paul picking Garrett over yourself.
I picked myself to lose both. I can't pick myself. I have no confidence in my team.
But aren't you
So-
trying to trade for players? You were just
Yeah, I
after
mean, that
that
could
pick.
change.
You're just
As-
talking about your
as-
playoff
as
run
of
you're about to
today.
go on.
Give me hit my lineup. I'm looking to buy some players, specifically a quarterback, maybe a running back, maybe a wide receiver.
Do you want Mahomes back? We can reverse our trade.
We can talk. You got my number too.
Live trade on the podcast?
It was 2 firsts last time.
And Bryce Young.
Price is similar this time. Well,
You don't have a
after
Bryce
that,
Young.
After that Paul versus Garrett game, we got Cade versus Chris. We all picked Cade. I should have thought about this more. Chris' team might be healthy.
Yeah,
Even
that is
so,
one I
Cade's
could
team's
see
really
being
good.
a good matchup. You never know with Burrow back, Jamar back in the lineup.
Lamar
Could be a
sucking.
different story.
Yes, if Lamar keeps sucking.
And that I believe that's the last week of bye weeks, right? There's no buys this week for Thanksgiving. Then next week there are buys again.
Yep.
I
Right
believe
before the
so.
playoffs.
Yeah,
And then we're bye free after that.
that
And then we
also
all
is
picked Aaron versus Tim.
a little insider info on mine and Garrett's matchup. I think I have like 3 or 4 guys on buy that.
It's like, oh yeah, Purdy's
Great
out.
news to hear.
Niners.
I think Tet is out. I think Jawan Jennings. So
Come on, Garrett.
McCaffrey-
He's
that
about to
means-
get Omarion Hampton back too.
That means McCaffrey
Oh,
is out for
man.
Chris.
Ref sledding Chris.
Yeah.
He may need that game too. Who knows? Yeah, I think that's it. Paul, we'd like to thank you for joining us on the podcast. Would you like to say any final words or
No,
in a, in the,
just have a happy Thanksgiving, everyone, and go pluck yourself.
whoa.
Whoa,
We are a family friendly show.
aggressive turkeys.
Zeke, any final words?
Just happy Thanksgiving. I'm thankful for my co-host and our wonderful guests. Not this week though,
Come on.
or any week. I don't really like any of our guests, to be honest, except for Dave. We should get him back.
Yeah, let's get him back. Luis, what are you thankful for? Let's go around and, have a little family moment. What are you thankful for?
I'm thankful for
Wow, not thankful for anything. That's embarrassing.
I'm kind of nihilistic like that, like I just don't really believe in anything. Kind of chill, nonchalant dude. Mm. You know what I'm thankful for?
What's
Thankful for
that?
ham
That's a good
instead
one.
of turkey on Thanksgiving.
Instead of turkey?
Yeah,
I see, I'm more of a ham and turkey kind of guy.
I guess I'll probably do both too. You're right. Oh, what are you thankful for?
I'm thankful for both of you guys.
Ooh.
Thankful
Well,
for George
everyone-
Pickens.
Ooh,
Yeah, that's a good one.
it's a way better one.
And that's it,
Zach?
you guys and George.
That's it, yeah. Thankful for George Pickens.
Zach, anything else you want to mention? I think you kind of already did yours, but
No. I guess I'm thankful for Ian and Tim being kind of bad this year.
and with that, we're gonna close it out. Have a happy Thanksgiving, everyone, and remember, go pluck yourself.
Eat turkey, 'cause it's good. Love to eat the turkey like a good boy should. 'Cause it's turkey to eat so good. A turkey for me, turkey for you. Let's eat turkey in a big brown shoe. Love to eat the turkey at the table. I once saw a movie with Betty Grable. Eat that turkey all night long. 50 million Elvis fans can't be wrong. Turkey, turkey.